Hey guys, welcome back to the Co-OpCast. We're here this week with the Player 4 episode. We're here with Uriah, otherwise known as Chaos. And we wanted to bring him here on this week's episode because we're here to talk about Halo and everything about Halo. And whenever I think about Halo, I think of Chaos over here. So we're glad to have you on for today's episode. How you doing, man?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm excited to talk about Halo with you guys.
I'm excited too, man. Just thinking about last week's episode where you talked about Battle Royales and talking about the hopefully upcoming Battle Royale. Yeah, Halo Infinite, hopefully a Battle Royale coming out of that. So I think it's a good follow-up episode.
Hell yeah. Scooby.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about Halo in like a full episode because we've sprinkled it in a few episodes every now and then, but now we can finally just devote the whole episode towards Halo and everything about it. And I think some of you guys have prepared a couple things for today, so that's pretty exciting. And we just want to learn more about you, Uriah, and things about why you love Halo so much, and your first experience with it. And we'll talk about all of our first experiences with it, and just go forward with it. And I'm pretty excited. So I think we can start off asking you, when were you first introduced to Halo?
A long time ago. I was probably like between the ages of like 5 and 8, I'd say. And I was watching my brother play Halo, actually. This was Halo 1 OG, on the OG Xbox days. And I just fell in love with it, dude. Like the whole theme of Halo, like space, aliens. I just loved it. And then I got my own Xbox later, and Halo was my first game for that. And it was also the first ever FPS game I got into.
Nice.
And just from there, it just took off. I fell in love with the Halo games, and I've played every one.
Man, that's pretty awesome that you were introduced to it like right at the beginning of it all. Because for me, I saw a bit of it here and there, but I didn't really dive into it until Halo Reach. And I think that's really awesome that you had that introduction so early, and it means so much more to you than it does for me. But yeah, that's awesome, man.
Would you consider it your favorite game or one of your favorites?
Oh, for sure. It's my
Easily?
all-time favorite, easily, yeah.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I played some like Wii FPS games back in the day, but I remember one of my best friends, I went to his house one night, and his brother was playing the Xbox. Which one was it? He was playing Halo 3, and he introduced it to me, and it blew my mind, and it got me really excited. And I really wanted an Xbox. My parents wouldn't let me. And then, for some reason, when I was playing, because we'd play Halo Reach all the time with Carter at his house, and after that, I think that was a greater experience, that it pushed us a little more to get an Xbox, and it changed our gaming lives. Me and my brother, I feel like it's just a new evolution in our gaming experience. It was all because of Halo. I don't think we would have been pushed as much to get a 360 if it wasn't for Reach, but it's a great game.
Yeah, I like how most of us, Carter's a little different because he's in a family of all sisters, so he doesn't get the brotherly experience of having them introduce it to us when we're a little younger. But I have the same exact kind of like starting as you do, Uriah. But it was my older brother. He's 12 years older than me, and so he was like in college showing me Halo 2, like when I was like 8 or 9, and it was really cool to be able to see him play it and stuff. So Halo 2 is my first Halo game ever. I didn't really get to say Halo 1 until like Halo 3 days.
Oh, that's awesome. Halo 2 is still like a great introduction.
Oh yeah.
To the Halo series.
Yeah. Right. The first memory I had of ever seeing it was at my grandma's house watching my older cousins play it. So I did kind of have like a brotherly experience.
For sure.
And the only thing I remember was, I don't know what game it's from, and I don't know what mission, but you have like a tank and you're driving it over a bridge, and I think it's Halo 2. Mm-hmm. But I have that memory.
I know that exact mission.
It was like, I was watching it like, this is insane. Like, I'm used to just like Mario Kart on the 64, and here I am seeing like this alien galactic war going on.
Seeing the blue blood
like
splatter
real
everywhere.
guns and
Yeah,
yeah.
you mainly grew up with like Nintendo games, right?
Yep.
All of us.
So
Yep.
like
Mhm.
Halo was a big change for you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And when I originally got the Xbox 360, I got it with Halo Reach, like the week it came out. And so I had an experience of seeing it before, but to actually make my own profile and account and just dive into Halo Reach, that was just a new chapter of gaming for me.
So when did Halo Reach come out?
I don't know. Good thing to Google.
Good
Yeah, I
question,
got you.
actually.
I would say like 2009, I think.
I was thinking 2011, but I don't know. We'll see who wins. I'm gonna leave this in because I think it's cool. 2010, right in between us. September 4th, 2010.
Nice. So you guys were 13, probably, right?
14.
I was 10. You were
Pretty
14.
much. Yeah.
Almost 15.
I'm surprised your parents let you get that.
I was with my mom. So what happened is my cousin went on his mission, and he let me have his Xbox. He never
Oh, yeah.
got it back. He never asked for it back. And it was the Halo 3 edition. It was like that greenish color
Yeah.
Xbox 360 limited edition.
Oh,
And
nice.
I didn't have any games for it. He didn't have any games for me. So I went to GameStop with my mom, and I saw Halo Reach. And I remember watching him play the beta before he left. So he never got to play the full game before he left. So I saw it, and I was like, I got to get this game in honor of him leaving and not being able to play it. I'll play it on his behalf, basically.
For sure, man.
So I got it. My mom bought it for me.
I think the main reason my mom was able to like get it for me was because we told her, "Oh, you don't kill people, you kill aliens." So you don't have to worry about that. We're not shooting people. And so she bought it for us.
Nice.
I was lucky as a kid. My parents didn't care about that kind of stuff,
Nice.
like killing games, essentially.
Yeah.
Would you say that Halo was the main game growing up, or was what like other games like built your gaming background? Because the main reason we brought Uriah on with us is because we kind of value his opinion, because we've played Halo before with him back in the Reach days and back in the Halo 4 days and things like that. And he's also big in our Valorant squad right now that we play with. So we really value his opinion. So what other like games like shaped you?
Halo was definitely the main game, of course. But honestly, like outside of Halo, I played a lot of like single player like RPGs. Really, like I played Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic a lot, and a lot of games like that. I just played because a little backstory is like we didn't get like usable internet until I was a freshman in high school.
Woo!
So
Yeah,
like
I
so
remember
all the early Halo games, right? I only got to play them online when I would go visit my brother, who lived like 2 hours away, 3 hours
Yeah.
away, and we'd only visit a couple times a month. But so in between visiting my brother, I would play the Halo campaigns over and over, all different difficulties, and I would do like map glitches to get out and stuff, and then when I was bored of that, I would go play like the single player RPG games because that's all I could play because they didn't require internet.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd remember when you'd be going to like your brother's place and you'd be like, Colin, Carter, anybody else, like get on this weekend. I'm gonna be on. Like,
So,
Can we just have a moment of silence to remember the progress of the internet in our little community here? If you look back at what our internet used to be like, oh my goodness. Like, I mean, all of us had bad internet. Like, it would
Yes.
take, when we got Call of Duty, Black Ops 1, it took 2+ days to download the game. And, like, even Carter, your internet was better than ours, so we'd go to your house, but it'd still take a day to download it. Now, we can, I could download 4 60 gigabyte games, but it's just crazy how much that's changed.
dude, it always
That
pissed me
problem's
off
gone.
too. It always pissed me off growing up too, because we're literally like a minute and a half from the main part of town, and they get like optic,
Yeah.
really good internet there, and our place doesn't. So it's just like, it's great to see the
Literally
progression.
down the hill, like a mile away. for me, shout out to Peyton out there. We've had him on as a guest before. We would play Pokemon Pearl and Diamond together online, and our internet was so bad back then we couldn't even trade our Pokemon. We couldn't even do a transactional trade within each other. Every
So
single time that we
bad.
got online and tried to like battle each other online or get into that like room where you can see each other and like draw and just play those little games, it wouldn't even connect to that. So I couldn't even imagine trying to play like a first-person shooter against each
know.
other.
I wish I could go back and screen capture, like
Yeah.
playing GoldenEye on the Wii. Like I want to see how framey that was. To me, it felt like it was 120 frames, but
Because we
Just-
didn't
yeah.
know any better.
In reality, it was probably like 25.
15, yeah. With the lag from the internet.
Yeah, because constantly I remember seeing like, how was it Halo or is it Call of Duty where you have like the 3 internet like lines that tell you how good your ping is in the lobbies. And
I think
it
that
was
was Call of Duty. Yeah.
Call of Duty, it always had 2. It never had 3. So I was always pingy.
Yeah. I remember when you, Sawyer, and your brother got the Conduit game on the Wii.
Yeah,
It's like
Conduit.
a Halo spin-off, basically, sort of
Uh-huh.
game, or like rip-off. And that was like the first Wii game that we played online, or tried to.
Yep.
And even then, it was a good day when it would connect.
Uh-huh. Such a good game,
We had-
man. Woo!
Yeah. It was
So
a good
bad.
game.
Yeah, it was. Well, I got a little game we can play. I don't know how you guys want to break it up. Maybe you each can give your own answer. See who wins. So we got a multiple choice, 5-question Halo.
Okay.
It's just like little fun facts, I guess. They were fun. It was fun to make this. So, each of you guys give an answer.
I say that we write it down, and then we tell each other.
Show me.
So that
Okay.
so that we have the little honor.
Yeah, there you go. Just write 1, 2, or 3 because I got 3 for each one.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So number 1, Halo was originally number 1 real-time strategy game, a side scroller, or a card game. Sorry, originally thought of when they were making Halo, but then they changed it, of course.
I got my answer.
Okay,
Ready?
what do you guys got?
Ready?
Let's do it.
3,
Alright.
2, 1.
1.
2.
1.
Yep, that's number 1. Real-time
Let's
strategy.
go.
Nice.
So
The
they
only reason-
originally. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go.
The only reason I thought of that is because of Halo Wars. Like,
Yeah,
they made
that's
it a
it.
real-time strategy.
That's my assumption that they made that because of it. But yeah, they originally did not plan on having it be first person, but you still would control a Spartan.
Oh, nice.
It's just like a singular Spartan in that kind of game. That'd be
I
funny.
don't know. If,
just like
I don't know
everything
if it
else
was
going
one.
on. Is
I'm
just
assuming it's a lot.
like, go attack.
Okay, number 2. How old was Master Chief in the first Halo? His 20s, his 60s, or his 40s?
In the first Halo?
Ready?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Is
number
it
1,
20s,
20s, 60s, and 40s.
Dude, I don't know. That's a tough one. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
Ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
40s.
2.
Colin's right, baby.
He
40s.
says 40s?
Yeah.
Carter's
Oh
right
my-
too.
I thought it was a trick question.
I thought
Oh,
you said 2.
60. Oh, he said 2.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So yeah, apparently he was one of the oldest characters in a video game other than Snake, who's also one of the oldest.
I just took a guess.
Yeah,
So how old is he?
I
when
would've-
he was Infinite.
I don't know. I definitely would have guessed 20. I mean, I thought that. Number 3. Okay. What movie was Halo influenced by? Number 1, Aliens. Number 2, Back to the Future. Or number 3, Men in Black.
Ready?
Yep.
And the developer said they were strongly influenced by this. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
3.
1.
3.
It's Aliens. Carter's right.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was thinking Men in Black because of the talking aliens.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Because, like, you know, in Halo, well, at least not the first couple of Halos, but eventually, you know, all the aliens in Halo could talk.
Yeah. That's a good guess. I had to look up movies made in the 90s to try to think of something. I'm Back to the Future.
Well, I would think that the first Halo would be kind of like a horror sort of game, like back then. Wouldn't it be kind of freaky for people that, you know, in that
Yeah,
generation?
I guess that's true. There are some, like, jump scares in it and creepy
Yeah.
moments.
Like the
Right,
flood,
and
dude.
You're on like, yeah.
The flood always creeped me out. Other than the little like popcorn monsters, I always called the little like balls that run at you that like jump up on you. I always call them little
Yeah.
popcorn monsters. They'd freak me out a little bit, but I don't know.
Dude, I loved that mission on the first Halo where you go into, like, that underground, I guess, like, bunker where you're basically following in the footsteps of the team that was down there, and then you get to the guy's helmet and you pick up his helmet and you watch through his cam footage, his helmet cam footage of everything that happened on their mission, and it was the flood that just messed them up in that room. I loved that mission.
Yeah.
It always
I've seen
scared
that.
the hell out of me, though.
All right, moving on. Number 4. In the original Halo, there were 10 levels. However, how many were there supposed to be? 5, 13, or 25?
Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1.
1.
2.
1.
It's 3.
Dang.
25?
25.
Yeah.
Freak, bro.
That's gonna be 2.5 times longer.
I was thinking it was 5 because after like you get halfway through, you kind of go backwards. I think is that right? In Halo 1, I can't remember. It's whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But yeah, that blew my mind.
25.
missions.
Dude. That'd be like
Crazy.
that'd be big in today's standards for like a campaign.
Okay, the last one. What race was Cortana supposed to be? Asian, British, or South American? South African, sorry.
Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
2.
2.
3.
It's 2, British.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And with
You
that,
know I have
Colin
to go for
wins.
3.
Apparently, they said apparently if you listen to what Cortana says, even though she speaks American, you can kind of tell that they had some dialogue for a British lady. But I thought that was interesting.
Nice.
Now you have her on Windows 10.
Yeah, she's my little
No one
lady.
uses her.
Yeah.
Not a
I
soul.
used her once.
Yeah, just to try it out.
Exactly.
I wish her picture
Probably the
would
most
come up.
unused feature on anything.
Sawyer. Anybody else catch what he said?
What did you say?
I didn't.
So-
I missed it.
I said I wish her picture would come up when I click on talk to it.
Nice.
Do you have anything else, Sawyer, or are we just gonna keep going?
That's it, yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's the quiz right there. Colin's the winner with 3 questions, 3
Fun
answers.
times with Halo.
Yay.
I obviously don't know like anything about Halo. I got one of them right, I think,
Dang.
which was a guess.
All mine were guesses too. So it's all good. So I kind of want to go down the list with each one of us and kind of go with what like our favorite Halo game is. I know Reach is easily going to be probably the top in most of our eyes, but do we want to go down and talk about like our top 3 favorite Halo games that have come out? Because we're out with like 10 games now, so I think top 3 would be easy enough.
Wow, that's a lot.
Because like with all the Halo Wars, ODST, and things like that,
Uh huh.
even though nobody really cares about those, but
Hey, I loved ODS.
hey, if you love it, that's fine with me. But I don't know.
Want me to start?
Yeah, but
Sure.
I'd say my top 3, in no particular order, would definitely be 2, 4, and I'd say Reach.
Wow. Really? You say Reach is the number one?
Not number no particular order. It's just my top three.
Oh, right. No, for me, the only real experience I've had is Reach and 4. I don't think I've only touched the fifth one only for like one match, and that was recently with Sawyer's Xbox One X,
Whew.
Series X, whatever it's called.
You were nasty
And
with the aim, baby.
I think I played a 10-minute game, and I think I got one kill, but that was just luck, I think.
Yeah.
Because I've been on PC for the past 6 years, and putting my hands on a controller is not familiar to me anymore. So, even the sad thing is when I get on Master Chief Collection on the PC, it still feels unfamiliar. So I'm just in like a dark space with Halo right now.
Gotta get into Infinite.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
Oh yeah,
to, like,
for sure.
Restart.
Yeah, definitely.
I can go next. It's funny is me and Uriah's are basically the same. 2, 4, and Reach are my favorite. I'd have to say my all-time favorite just for nostalgia purposes and because like I played with my brother, things like that. He'd kick my butt every single time too. So like I don't know why I love the game so much, but Halo 2 would probably be my favorite of all time. And then Reach, then 4. And funny thing with 4, you guys remember they did like Doritos and Mountain Dew for double XP?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
I did that too.
I maxed it out so you couldn't get any more on them. And I got to like level 94 in like a month.
Oh my goodness.
It was bad. But yeah, and then I lost that account because I couldn't remember my email, and it wanted to have verification, so I had to get into my email. And like I tried all the passwords that I had that time in my life, and just none of them would work. The security password, like you know how it's like your mother's maiden name or your father's middle name. It was my father's middle name was the hint, and I typed in my father's middle name, and it wasn't right. So it was like, well, I just lost my account forever. Like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
That
So-
sucks.
Well, and that's why I'm with the account I have now. So it's whatever. But yeah. So Halo 4, all those Dorito and Mountain Dew double XP times got wasted because my account got locked out. So it didn't even matter.
Empty calories.
Empty.
Hey,
Well-
you take those memories and calories with you.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, for me, I mean, Halo Reach is easily number one. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Best experiences. It's easy. The hard thing though, I played quite a bit of Halo 5 when I got the Xbox One X. I mean the Series X, and I'm gonna say that game is really good. I was very impressed with it. It even came out what 5 years ago when I played it, and it was a really good game. But I'm not going to count Master Chief because it's the other games, but I would actually say Halo 5 and then Halo 3. I liked Halo 4, and it was one of my favorite midnight release experiences I've had. Were you there, Carter?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we went to not Hastings. Yeah, Hastings before it shut down in the town near us, and we went in there, me, Carter, my brothers, and then one of my other friends, and they let us in early, like around I don't know, maybe 10 or something, and we just chilled in there with a bunch of other Halo geeks, and they had a trivia night, and they asked some questions. They would give some free merch to whoever answered the most, and they had a little stand that we could play Halo 4 early, so we sit there and play. It was really fun. But other than that, I mean, I feel like Halo 3 and Halo 5 have to give the edge over it. But yeah, Halo Reach, all time great, top 3 games for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with any Halo game.
Not really.
Maybe that's a little biased because I'm the ultimate Halo fan.
Yeah, I feel like all their main games have just all been good. I haven't been disappointed with any of them. Let's pray Halo Infinite's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't get fan hate right off the bat and just die
Right.
because people don't like it because it's not old Halo or it's not new enough. Because I feel like it's just in that awkward middle stage where it's like the ultimate Halo fans from back in the day are gonna hate it because it's too new, and then the new fans of new video games aren't gonna like it because it's too much like Halo 1. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's gonna be hard to impress everybody with it.
So you're right. As you have been a Origins Halo guy, I don't consider myself that, but obviously. But with the new Halo Infinite coming out, I know in our last episode we talked about how the OG fans will complain if Halo goes in a route that's not completely classic Halo. Where would you say you are in that war?
I don't know. I understand both sides, right?
Uh,
I see why, like, a battle royale mode would be great for the new Halo, because they're right. The people that support that are right. It's gonna bring in new people because it's a BR. People love BRs, and I also understand that people just want the classic 5v5 arena or 12v12 big team battle. They love that stuff. I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I would be okay with a BR mode. I mean, if I don't like it, I won't play it. I'll just play multiplayer. My
Exactly,
biggest
yeah.
concern is if they do add a BR mode, I hope they just don't put multiplayer on the back burner and completely ignore it because everyone wants BR updates just constantly, Because I don't know, because I noticed that with like some of the COD games that got BRs, the multiplayer updates and changes all got put, on the back burner and just put on the bench. But that might be just my opinion.
Yeah, I was listening to some Randall Thor is his name. He's a Microsoft guy, and he was talking about how Halo's in a weird spot where this is why I think they should make a BR. It's like if you look at Halo, he doesn't think very many young people are getting into Halo simply because it's kind of quirky and like the aliens don't look very cool. It's kind of like mainly for the people who played it back in the day, and I liked how you said that because I didn't say that last episode. And I was mad when I was listening to it. That I think VR is the way they're gonna get new people in because I do agree with him. Like the reason why Halo looks cool to me is because I had those nostalgic reasons back in the day. But like if I was a new gamer, like I was 12, to me I could see those aliens looking stupid or like just the gameplay not looking special in any way. Like when you watch that opening trailer, right? So that's a big thing I've been thinking that I forgot to say last time, but I just think it's gonna be the way to get new people in to the franchise if they don't do it.
It's definitely their best bet of getting new players, and I'm not against it. I'll play the BR, and if I don't like it, I'll just go play multiplayer, like I usually do.
Yep.
Right. And that makes sense. I would like it if they had both options for everyone instead of just cutting something off because they don't want it in. But my question for you, Uriah, is since you started at the beginning where Combat Evolved, the very first Halo, had like nothing except the guns. And for us, we basically really got into it on Halo Reach when they introduced the armor abilities where you could sprint and have a jetpack and do armor lock and all kinds of things. Do you like that direction Halo's going in? And do you think that with Halo Infinite coming out, do you think it's going to be even more adapting to, this generation of game? Which is kind of like adding Battle Royale to Halo, That would be something even furthering that adaptation of Halo towards this generation of gaming.
Yeah, I think the abilities are fine. I think that's a good direction. It really changed up multiplayer as a whole. Even in 3, like you had the throwdown abilities, like you could pick up, and that was a big change, and people utilized that and had fun with it. I think the abilities are nice, and they have their place in the Halo games, And I think Halo Infinite would be fine if they kept the abilities in, because like you said, like a lot of games out there, like look at Valorant, Apex, you know, they all the like a lot of the game as a whole is utilizing around using your character's abilities and stuff. And so I think Halo will profit from that, because that's what most of the today's generation is playing. So today's generation is used to that. So it's not going to be like crazy different if they were to go play Halo. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that makes sense. It's kind of like saying a game like Counter-Strike, where everyone is even, the exact same abilities and guns, kind of changing its way, evolving towards a game like Valorant or Apex Legends. And I think that's a good turnaround for a game like Halo, because it's not as competitive, and I like how, you know, a Spartan should have more abilities, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, super soldier with the super suit.
Yep. Right.
He
That's
should
why
be
I like-
freaking Iron Man, but whatever.
Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the little demo trailer they did, but Master Chief had a grapple hook
Yeah.
in his arm, and I honestly, I guarantee people are probably against that for like multiplayer, but I think it'd be sweet in multiplayer having a grapple hook, just like the plays you can make with that. Like, it'd be so
Turning
fun.
into Pathfinder from Apex.
Yeah, exactly.
Widowmaker.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against that.
So, with that being said, this just popped in my head, and it's a really random thought. But I wonder if like you could build your own like Spartan suit. Like, say you have a battle royale mode, and say you can like put on your right arm, you have your grapple hook, and then on your left you have a different ability, and then you have like different things. Like, I think that'd be cool. That's just a random thought I had. It's like
That was sick.
maybe being able
Be
to
like,
being able to build your own Spartan to be able to go into the battle royale.
like Spellbreak.
Awesome. Yeah, there you
Like
go.
you got your fire and your earth in one hand, you know. That would actually be sweet for the BR mode.
Like, have armor lock and grapple. Then on your legs you have like sprint. I don't know. Just shooting out the hip now.
That's definitely an interesting idea.
Because like it'd be weird to jump down in a battle royale and just seeing 100 Master Chiefs fighting each other. Like, I feel like they could do a mode where everybody is a different looking Spartan.
Oh, the
I hope.
customization in that is going to be insane
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
if it exists.
yeah.
It does.
Just look at Halo Reach, all the different things you can unlock with your
Yeah.
character.
And four had a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did say, I'm pretty sure we talked about it before, but Halo Infinite did come out and say they're going to do armor shaders. So, like, you can't just get every color and, you know, have access like they did in the other games. Like, you got to, like, unlock colors, which is kind of annoying. But
Yeah.
they do have a lot of different armor shapes for your arms and legs and body and stuff, but I don't know.
I really
We'll see.
hope they do, in terms of customization, I really hope they go either a Halo Reach route or a Halo 4 route in terms of unlocking stuff. Just because, like, you know, I don't want to, like, buy everything or anything like that. Like, I want to,
Mhm.
like I
Wanna
want to
work
earn
for it.
stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like, you get, like, a Killionaire medal in multiplayer, and you unlock, like, a sick helmet or something for that, you know? Like, I want that kind of
Mm-hmm.
customization.
Yes. Same.
That's what it needs to have. If it has microtransactions for everything,
Battle
that's just
Pass.
not going to work.
It's gonna drive me away really quick. Because some of the best memories we're working towards, like, hey dude, let's go for this piece of gear. Like, let's try to play as many games as we can today to be able to unlock the skull head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, the Halo 3 days, you had to unlock, like, actual Xbox achievements. You know, complete those Xbox achievements to get the armor.
That's cool.
Like, that was wild back then.
When you see an enemy, like an opponent in Halo, that has some really crazy gear, you know that they earned it. But when you go against someone in Fortnite that looks crazy looking, you know they just bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you don't know if they're like good or not, like in Halo, when you see those skins and stuff, you know you're messing with the OG. I'm gonna kick your butt kind of player. But in Fortnite, like you buy the best skins,
Yeah.
and you could be playing a total noob, or you can be playing like Tfue or something. Like,
Yeah. It's just all in the unknown.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope Halo Infinite has that.
It'll be really hilarious if they make it the way we don't want them to after delaying the game for almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know they're gonna rethink things that they've maybe done already, or directions they've gone already, and making sure that they're releasing a game that is worth the wait. Otherwise, they're gonna lose everybody's trust.
Yep. And then the next Halo game they try to release won't sell at all because everybody's like, nope, Infinite flop, so there's no point to buy a new one.
Well, there was that whole ordeal with like, I think it was what you were talking about. So they're like the shaders or something, and there was like a purple one that you can buy for $5.
Yeah.
And like they posted it on their Twitter, and it blew up, and then they took it down. So I hopefully the community's poking at them enough to get them in the right direction. And
Yeah.
I hope they're listening to us.
No, Microsoft's really good at it. Like, if you see from when they tried to change the Xbox Live cost, they immediately changed it, and then they made it even better for the user because people were complaining, And like within a day, they changed it. And
Isn't it free now?
for free games, it's free. But like if you want to play Warzone, it's free. But if you want to play like Call of Duty, you have to spend money
Right.
for gold. Yeah, but yeah, who
Which
knows?
is way better than the options they were going for.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going for $120 a month, no benefits, just
A year, you mean?
oh yeah, a year. Sorry.
120
A month.
The
Whoops.
entire Xbox player base would just disappear
Yeah.
in a single
Gone.
month. You want to hear about my Halo 4 days?
Sure. What do
Yes,
you
Daddy.
need? What do you want to share?
The day I joined a Halo 4 clan.
Oh
That
man.
that was an experience. So this was the early days of when we got good internet, right? And then we can play online. And I was so excited when the guy like hooked all the internet up and got ready, right? That first week of just playing Halo 4 multiplayer, dude, it was so fun. I was kicking ass, dude, and people were like sending me friend requests, and it was great. And then this guy messaged me and was like, "Hey, you want to join this clan?" And I'm like, "Screw it!" I joined this clan, and it was called Full Throttle Gaming, or FTG.
I remember that. Yep.
And I even spent the $10 to put the tag in my name, put FTG in my name. Dude, it was crazy. They had a whole system to it. They had different like branches with like different colors in the game representing those branches, and they had like ranks. Like people had ranks like captain, sergeant, lieutenant, private. And dude, I played Halo 4 with these guys for months. All the way up until the release of the Xbox One and Destiny 1. Well, that was so fun. Like, I worked
That's
my
pretty
way
cool.
up in the ranks. I made, like, captain. I was, like, ordering people around. It was, it was so fun. Playing, like, all these crazy custom games with, like, 40 different people. It was a crazy experience. Unfortunately, I don't talk to any of them anymore after we all stopped playing Destiny 1 together on the Xbox One, but yeah, dude, Halo 4, that was my best multiplayer experience by far out of all the Halos.
That's awesome. The community is so cool in Halo. Like, it reminds me of Carter. He was part of a clan and on Halo Reach, and
Yeah.
I was a little noob, and you were trying to get me in with them. So they had a guy, like one of their high ups, like they wanted to test me out and see how good I was as a player. So that we like jumped into a forge match, I had to do like some aiming, some target shooting to show them that I was good, and then like they took me up high in a ship, and they dropped me down, and they just wanted to see if I could jump jetpack before I died, to hit the ground, and I freaking died like an idiot. I was nervous. This guy was sitting there watching me. And
what's hilarious about that?
Me in though. They let me in. What?
Oh man, they would talk to you and you would forget to like address them as sir.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes like you were supposed to say sir after everything, and then they're just like, you need to say sir. You make sure you call me sir, or this isn't gonna work out.
Is it that serious?
No, yeah. It was an experience. It was fun, but.
And they made like this fortress on the Forge map for the clan, and we were supposed to like guard it.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
Yeah, you showed me that.
So stupid.
And we had to like patrol across the fortress without any worry that anyone was gonna join and overtake it. So I did it like twice, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Is this a roleplay clan? What is...
It must have been.
You were roleplaying.
I think we got in the wrong clan.
That's funny.
But I enjoyed being in it because I felt like, oh, this is cool. But after realizing how stupid it was, we both left.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
was
you even made
wrong.
it in because you got dropped off.
No, I did. I made it in. They're like,
made it?
whatever. Yeah, they're like, whatever. I'll let you in. I was like, sick. Because of that experience, me and Calvin, my brother, he was on the Magic episode. We made a Proton Society clan. We just found a logo. It was like a proton, so we like called it the Proton Society. We were white and red, and we like made like, what do you call it? We like made like a draft of like what to send to people to join the Proton Society. We probably got like 3 to 5 people that we just like asked as we were playing together on Halo Reach. It was so fun. It was stupid, fun though, a lot of fun. And like these kids that we're playing with, just like, yeah, I'll join. And we're like talking to them for a little bit. But yeah, the community was great on Reach, man. I miss it.
Yeah. The only clan experience I had wasn't a real clan. It was these 2 guys. They don't play anymore, I don't think, so I'm just going to say their names. Not like their actual names, their gamer tags. One was named Criffle, and one was named Wrigley Barbecue. And they're like, come join the Oop clan, dude. Come join the Oop clan. So you just had to put a letter in front of OOP in your clan tag. And so I was Foop. Because remember back in the day when our cousins would say, you're such a Foop, dude. Like,
Yeah.
So I was Foop. And then like the clan thing never happened. Like they were just 2 dudes just hanging out, whatever. But then for the next like 2.5 years, me and another buddy from where we're from, we ended up playing with them like every weekend and stuff for a while, and it was really fun. Like when I wasn't playing with you guys, I was usually playing with those guys, and it's just cool to see like a community like that, to be able to just gain 2 new friends. Like that's the joy about gaming to me.
Yeah.
It's just like you can meet a random person, and if they can be a good person, and you can play with them. Like,
Yep.
You don't see that often nowadays where
Nope.
you just make friends with strangers. Like even on Valorant when we play, it just doesn't really work out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
feel
Like
like
last
it's
game
just-
we played was just a dude like spamming his mic, "Zooey mama," like that's all he would say. It's just like,
all it is now, it's either like trolls, toxic people, or just super quiet people who want nothing to, who don't want to do anything with you.
Yeah. It's like everyone is so heated. Everyone's so sweaty. That like I've made probably 5 friends on Warzone. Like just friends, and like if we're on, I'll hit them up so we can have a duo partner. But like everyone else I've played with, like anywhere, just they're so sweaty. They make one mistake, they're just rude, and like no one really wants to be your friend. It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way too sometimes, but that's because they're being rude. Okay. But anyways, it's sad. I wish it'd change.
No, there are communities out there where it's a lot easier to make friends. when it's less competitive.
That's true. That's true.
Like,
I
so
only
you've
play
been into the
competitive games.
Final Fantasy Online game lately,
Yeah,
and I'm sure it's a lot easier there.
that's
than, like,
different.
Call
Yeah,
of Duty.
the games I play, that doesn't happen. You know, Final
Right.
Fantasy is an exception. I usually don't play games like that, but
Yeah,
you know, it's sad.
we gotta come together as friends. Be nice. Don't be a douche.
Aren't you the most toxic one out of us four?
Probably. Only on Valorant.
Call that.
And only when we're playing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only when
Yeah.
you're playing with friends. Like,
Yeah.
You know, just bros being bros.
with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being on your It was really fun to talk with you on the podcast and be able to talk about Halo and reminisce on the old days. I'm gonna be super excited for Halo Infinite, and I know all four of us will be. For the viewer, thanks for watching. Thanks for continued support, and if you haven't yet, please come join the Discord and leave a comment down below on like what your favorite Halo game is and why and things like that. Anything else, guys?
Thank you for having me, man. This was great. I really enjoyed this. Hopefully in the future I get to do more with you guys.
Yeah.
More recordings. I mean,
I'm sure we'll do a Halo Infinite episode when it comes out. So I want you there, buddy.
see you
Day
all
one,
on
man.
Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
We gotta have
You
our
too,
first
viewers.
impressions all together.
I want every viewer that watches this, you're gonna play Halo
On.
Infinite with us. Launch day.
BTB, Big Team Battle, 16 co-op crew together, launch day. Let's do it.
The only one that'll go in first is Carter, so he can make a Forge map and we can play a 16v16.
Oh, I'll be
Me-
the Forge Master.
Me and Carter will remake our Master Chief Collection map we did.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You made that with him, huh?
It's just a legendary memory now, but we're gonna bring it back.
All right.
2.0, baby.
Thanks for watching.
3.0.
3.0. Sweet.
Bye.
See ya. Deuces.
Bless you.